ain't the same. Different leader, that's a different game. OTF and 300, that's what I claim. TBE and 300, that's what I claim. You a lame, bang, bang. Run from me, that aim. Shoot a nigga with that thing, and run up in this thing. You a stain. My niggas, they no fucking lanes. We don't play no games. We only aim for the brain. Who got that drink? I need that drink. Who got that smoke? I need that same. Oh, that's your.
Shades on, I roll with the glasses. Bro say Earth cause he a savage. So many dead house, so many ashes. You ain't catch that, I can't pass. The shooter stay strapped, I don't need mine. Bro put belt right to they behind. The way that short grip, I know he died. 6'7", I just been right on the highway. I just been right on.
Hey, Sunshine.
Oh, good morning, Emilio. How are you doing today?
Yo, I mean, I'm alright. I'm just like, I feel unmotivated. Like, I don't really feel like doing anything, you know what I mean? Like, I just want to, like, sit here or lay in bed and let the day go by.
I was thinking about your stress over Social Security. Are you doing the ways to work thing, or are you not cluing them in on the app development until after you start collecting on it?
Basically, I'm not going to let them know until I've collected, like, $5,000. So I can make sure I can move out, have a place, and have some rent for a couple of months.
See, that's the wise thing to do. And once it does start making money, that's when you start the Ways to Work program, because, you know, it can be, feast or famine. So, and that gives you 3 months to make as much money as you can, you know, because you can make millions of dollars in those 3 months, or you can make hundreds. And if you don't, if that way you have a backup plan to fall on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it doesn't work and I don't make anything, at least I'll still have this motherfucking SSI, because without it, I wouldn't be able to survive. I wouldn't be able to stay sober.
Me too.
Yeah, I also have rental assistance, so I get about 1,000 a month. I pay like 300 in rent, and I would lose that if I, venture off. So I'm also like, I'm really gonna do what you said about the 3 months,
Yeah, see that they're such sticklers with the Social Security program.
They really are. They swear the money belongs to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They act like it's coming out of their bank account.
Don't they?
Yeah, and they all think like they're morally righteous. It's fucking horrible, Sunshine.
I know. And it's like anybody can become disabled at any time.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say too. Like, yo, what if I feel like because I hear voices, I'm schizoaffective. They don't go away. It's part of my illness. So it just they don't go away. So what if I never want to work because I don't feel comfortable enough as to where I would work, unless you're paying me like a fucking $1 million. What if I don't want to work? Then the government will give you but it's supposed to be temporary. These assistant programs are supposed to be temporary. And I'm in school, Sunshine. I'm actually studying.
Oh, shit, way to go.
Thank you. Yeah,
That's incredible.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sunshine. I got 2 years to go to finish my bachelor's.
Oh my God, I had such a hard time in college. I flunked out of college. I didn't flunk out, but I had to take a break off of college 2 years in, and then I went to 2 different trade schools because I couldn't handle the scattered schedule, because like one semester I had classes 3 days a week. The next semester I'd have them every day. The next semester only 2 days. It was just crazy.
Yeah, I because of that, right? I take classes online only. Like,
Nice.
I tell them, I tell them because I tried to go in person and I'm very heavy. So after walking for a little bit, my back starts to hurt. I also have, like I said, the schizoaffective. So sometimes I can get annoyed quickly. And being surrounded by teenagers, because that's what the fuck they are. Like, I'm not blaming them. I know it's my shit. But teenagers, it was fucking getting to me. It was rubbing me the wrong way. These kids are like fucking acting like they're 10, 15 years old. And I'm over here trying to concentrate. So online classes are the shit, sunshine. I would ask anybody to go. Like, I think everybody should go and do it. And at least for me, learning keeps my mind sober and fresh. Right. First
Yeah.
comes my sobriety. My first thing in my plate is my sobriety. And then because I'm sober, I can do things like help take care of my mom, go to school, right? And then under that is service, right? Or service is probably with sobriety, but I do a lot of service. I do service at NYU. I do service in Mustard Seed sometimes. I do service in, no, I just lied. I don't do service in Mustard Seed. I do service in wherever I can. I don't know. My mind is always scattered.
Oh my goodness. See, I can even just stop. Pause. Let me organize my thoughts here because I also have schizoaffective, with major depressive disorder and CPTSD. And let me get my thoughts because the teenagers, they're just there to party and get away from home, and all that freedom gets to them. And I can relate to, I feel that. I feel that because, we're both older and, and the Kabbalah.
Yeah.
And oh my God, I tried getting into that, but the system, I started having experiencing what they call the little nasties and stuff.
Me too. That's why I stopped.
They're still there in the background. That's the line.
Yeah, they're still there. No, check this out. So with Jewish Kabbalah, for a male, I heard this is one of the rules. You got to be 45, you got to have a big belly, and you got to have kids. I didn't have either. So, yeah, I don't know why. You have to have a full belly, they say. Like a full belly. I don't know if they mean knowledge or if they literally mean a full belly. But I remember that rule from when I started. 45 for males. For females is different. For females is open to everyone. For males is 45, have kids, and have a full belly. Maybe they mean a belly of wisdom or whatever. So I had none of those credentials. And I cheated in. I studied just because I was so lonely. I wanted to have an imaginary friend. And then the friend started to prove that he's not imaginary. So I was just like, okay. So now I'm like, I kind of believe in like the Jewish version of God, that he's kind of like mean and vengeful and sometimes even cruel. For some reason, that's the only form of father that sticks. Because my father was mean to me and cruel. We haven't spoken in like 20 years.
Yeah.
So I'm in therapy, sunshine. I do a lot of therapy. I go once a week. I take meds. I meditate. Oh, I gotta meditate. I'm gonna meditate when we hang up. I meditate every day. I've been starting to meditate. I've been starting to do a 10-step. Do you do a 10-step?
I'm reworking the steps with my new sponsor. But I used to do the 10-step with ChatGPT.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I was gonna send you a copy of the ChatGPT thing because I think it's really helpful, and it seems silly because I asked myself. To me, it seems silly because it's like, how is this gonna help my day? I'm just like writing things down, and for some reason, it does. I can't explain it. That's why I'm like a spiritual person, and I believe in this spiritual program because shit that I can't explain that benefits me happens all the time.
The loving, caring God, as I understand them, that was a hard one for me to, that I'm still fighting with that because I still have the angry Christian God in my head.
Same here.
Oh my goodness.
I grew up Roman Catholic Apostolic. I've done my confirmation. I went to Catholic school in Queens, which is like the most conservative part of New York. I was, going to church at one point in my life. And I always thought like, yo, I better behave because if not, this God is going to put bad things in my life. And that's my experience with that. Now that I'm trying to wrap my head around a kind, loving, and caring God, sometimes I'm like stuck because I don't know how to tell the good from the bad sometimes. It's like chaos or order or whatever. But I'm just trying to like better myself and better my life and my cats. I have 3 cats. They're like my kids. They're amazing. They love me so much and I love them so much. So I want to make more of those experiences. I want to repeat that sequence of like we love one another so much and you know.
Yeah.
And don't get me started with dating. I haven't had a girlfriend in years. You know, I've been single throughout my sobriety, so I don't even think I would be able to date anymore because it's like I never dated sober. You know, I've never really gone out there looking sober. You know.
Yeah. I haven't. I haven't. And that's probably why all my relationships were doomed. That might be why all of them are doomed.
Same here. I used to think that what's it called when you like create your reality in a negative sense, like you say something negative and then it turns out happening.
Speaking things into existence.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And the mind seems to seek out the things that confirm your beliefs, and that's something else too.
That is something else.
Oh my goodness.
The confirmation is like the worst part because it's like another punch to the gut.
Oh my
You know,
goodness.
so it's usually 2 punches to the gut, and if I survive, I survive, and hopefully I do. You know, but there's always that other guy. You know, Def. He's always fucking around, and he's always manipulating and tricking and shit. The trickster.
Oh my goodness, yeah. The Native Americans called him Kokopelli. That the trickster figure represented by the fox or the rabbit or
Kokopelli.
Did I say it wrong? Kokopelli?
No, I don't know. I never heard that. I like it though. I like how it sounds. Kokopelli.
Yeah.
How are you doing with food?
Oh my god, that reminds me, I gotta call the church for, we have I'm 8 miles out away from the nearest town in the middle of Virginia. They took a school and converted it into apartments.
Okay.
So I'm in the middle of nowhere and I don't have a car. And what I have to do is call the mobile food pantry, and they bring food out to the house. And I got to get a ride usually once a month to go to the food bank. I mean, I get like $20 in food stamps, which is
nothing.
It's not really.
My mother gets 30, and she's a senior citizen as well. She's a senior citizen. She only gets $30, and I can't understand that. Like, I hope this fucking Mandami guy fixes all this shit, because I'm very like controversial. I'll call the White House. I'll call the mayor's office. I do all that shit.
I don't understand why they could do that too, because food prices are 3 times higher than they were during the pandemic.
It is so crazy. It literally feels like they're trying to eliminate the poor.
They are. They want to get rid.
They want to get rid of the poor.
I mean, and you got Musk there. I swear to God, he hates people who are financially poor. And he hates people who are trans. But look, his ex-wife left him for a trans woman. His kid turned out to be trans.
Yeah, he's about to get $1 trillion from his stocks. Like, I forgot what it's called. So whenever a head of a stock wants a raise, he has to ask the shareholders. The shareholders approved him $1 trillion. So Musk is about to get $1 trillion just for being the boss of Tesla and SpaceX and X, Twitter, whatever. $1 trillion.
Do you think that's too much money and power for one person?
Yeah, hell yeah, that's insane. $1 trillion, sunshine. That's more than most countries have.
And he's back here pulling the strings behind Trump. He's the one who got him elected.
I believe that theory. It's nuts. It's nuts, sunshine. This country, this capitalism drove us crazy. Capitalism has driven Americans crazy. That's why they don't like us nowhere. I used to go to Europe, and I had to say I was Puerto Rican. They didn't like people. Yeah, they don't like people from the U.S. And I was also like, my dad is from Spain, so I'm half Spanish. So I would just say I'm Spanish because I had a Spanish passport. I'm a dual citizen. Excuse me. Yeah, they don't fucking like Americans. And it's also like I can't blame them. And I study my own form of thinking, and I understand their point of view that I'm very into materialistic gain. I have a gratification short circuit where it's like I want instant gratification all the time,
Oh my gosh.
you know, and I wasn't really taught right from wrong, right? So a lot of Americans are basically like me, and we go out there and I used to start fights in the bars in Spain. I used to get drunk and black out, and I guess I didn't display proper behavior.
I would love to travel the world. I would love to travel the world. I'm having a little trouble getting my passport though. But that'll just take a little bit more time. But
I gotta get my passport too. I'm probably gonna get it in January. I just got my ID, and it was hell. I had to bring them documents and sign and write and talk. And honestly, Sunshine, I'm excited for the robots to take over. Like,
I don't blame you.
I'm excited that I'll if I need to do anything with welfare or whatever. That's probably why Musk is pulling the strings, so he can employ like 50,000 robots for the U.S. government and train the robots and all that. You know what I heard? Check this out. If you're in a Tesla, there's a certain emergency thing that locks the car. So if there's like a fire, the car won't even open if you have the key. So if you're inside, it's like a preventive measure or some shit, but that's just cruel, unjust, insane, and bizarre. So if there's a fire in the car locks and you can't fucking get out. Somebody died over that, and the media completely covered it up. Nobody heard about it. Nobody even knew what happened. And I'm just like, holy shit, that's crazy.
Did you hear about the one? Do you remember when the boat crashed into the bridge by DC?
Yeah.
Did you hear the pilot of the boat, his sister or some relative owned a Tesla, and it backed into a lake on its own with her in the car, and she drowned.
Wow.
I don't know if that story is true, but these things, I mean, it's not hard for somebody to kill somebody by remote control over those things.
Right.
I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't put it past him today.
Same here. He's the one of the most powerful people on earth. He can basically, like you said, control your stuff through a satellite, through that Starlink. He is.
We blocked Ukraine from using our satellites.
I just think he's a cruel, cruel man. He's a man full of cruelty.
I do. They both are. I don't think they ever suffered or had a hard time in their lives.
That's what I'm saying. They never knew what it felt like to be hungry. They never knew the value of $1. They never knew or the value of life.
Yeah. I mean, God, I don't get them. I mean, he joked on TV. What was it? That rockets and airplane explosions were exciting, and that he would love to see the Hunger Games in real life. I mean, these guys are—they're
fucking nuts. Did you hear Kanye West saying he looked up to Hitler? I'm on the phone. Did you hear that? Oh my God, this was months ago. So Kanye West is in an interview, and he's literally defending Hitler. He was like, yo, I think Hitler's a pretty cool guy. I think Hitler did a lot of cool things. And I was just like, bro, because I'm a fan of hip hop. And I was so upset, and I couldn't believe it. And yeah, it really happened. He said Hitler was cool. He thinks Hitler was cool, and that Hitler did a lot of cool shit. You probably can quote me on that. He was in an interview. And I was just like, dude, How much hate do you have to have in your heart to say that? And then why are you so pissed? You have millions of dollars. Go get a back rub.
No shit.
Yeah, like go get a fucking foot massage instead of fucking taunting pain, suffering, and agony.
Oh my goodness. Hey, I hate to do this. I gotta go. Something's come up.
All right, sunshine. I'll text you.
I will. Okay, sounds great.
No.
I'm here all day, but it's just I gotta get this. I'm having a squirrel moment where I need to pause.
I got you. We'll talk later. Bye.
Thanks again.
You're welcome. God damn.
They get hot up in the winter, start with heater. Touchdown ED, they saying that I'm a diva. I'm on TV, number one, they ain't believe us. They ain't believe us, now they ain't believe us. Be a leader, my job doesn't wear the sleeves up. That's why I say I'm on this beat up. So catch up with my demons. I got a thing for the scriptures, let me go for sure. Oh, baby, I thought you knew I was a rock star. I said my lane, don't confuse me for a pop star. I took my jewelry, cost the top shot top. I put my A for that, I'm driven white car. And when you call with my head, I feel alone. I got a thing for the scriptures, I'm in my zone.
See that shit, the fish in the sea, I spin through the bridge and I'm lying. He flies me through the coast, clutching the toes, store for all and I'm making it see why. I be word around cuffing on eaters. Tell her full back here in love with the skis. I am first, go in the second, fuck it, we just gon' call her Trisha. Look, the fish in the sea, I spin through the bridge and I'm lying. He flies me through the coast, clutching the toes, store for all and I'm making it see why. I be word around cuffing on eaters. Tell her full back here in love with the skis. I am first, go in the second, fuck it, we just gon' call her Trisha.
Hey, yo, they spread around, nigga. That nigga got a dime. We don't care who that nigga. Full of stars spraying, it look like the most fly. It look like she wanted a grip, and she got my boo, so we cannot take flicks. Like, we some leader niggas. We hop on the beach and just squeeze on niggas. Like, we don't please a nigga. If she don't wanna fuck, then she out of love. Just watch how I leave a nigga. Just watch how I leave a nigga. Like, and my options be for the media. Look at the score, but they shit ain't no key. I don't know. Can't tell what? See a G get poof like magic. Hit get party on the mattress. 40 open party, make them do backflips. And then they remove. I don't. How can we play with slop or things to up the toes? And already I just hopped off the porch like, and this shit too easy. LBs, I just can't open up the tea like, and they love how I move. Now hold up, my eyes wanna be me. That's a no-no. 4-6 on me trying to take photos. Gang, I'm a go-mo. Just give me the green, I'm a go-mo. That's a no-no. 4-6 on me trying to take photos. Gang, I'm a go-mo. Just give me the green, I'm a go-mo. Gang, that's a no-no.
When I spin, it's a highlight. Like. This nigga ain't trying to get married. Yo, Mel. Yo, Mel.
We rich forever, dirty money, never clean. I got some cream. I done got my bitch on drugs and I done got my dog on lean. Don't ask me what I'm sipping, nigga. That's cocaine, promethazine, not sipping green. Bodie walks you down and now shit flee the scene. So many shooters, expensive ass, my shooters walk down in my jello. You Saint Laurent, Ricky, home designer, pill boxes, love, switch type of feather, trigger shooters, give a nigga wings. I'm rolling 90 milligrams, I'm 10 grams away from beans. 10 milli, make a nigga a milli, rock attach right to the coffin. Wet Willie, put a hole in nigga head like he a dolphin. Free Willie, 40, got some shooters off the market, just an artist. When I'm hanging with the game, it come a target. God.
Police finna mission, neck twisting, type of diamonds got them glitching, type of money that I'm getting. Turn your question, hallelujah. Twin of Taylor, when it's beefy, coming suture, pour, do some, pour, 3. Lot of niggas want my head, but heated combos true to me. It's never action, like a movie with no green light. Niggas meet me real time and say I'm never white. It seem like how to drink. If you ever wondering what Trains look like, Brandon dope, cause he can't cook right. Go to school. I was cracking cars for new my jack shoes. Heard your man got sent to jail for moving dope like boy I'm you. I'm in Philly, rappers skrilla off the drink, try not to chew. Pour a line, it's not for you. Go sip some green. The purple shit for real sippers, go pop a bean. I speak the trick, no lie, I'm not from New Orleans. Don't let this way I walk around with big machines.
I raised the gator in the penthouse, yeah, of course. Brady trapping at your class, I sell a fatty off the porch. I'm from the bottom, bikini bottom, who knew Patrick be a star? 5-star restaurants, a bad bitch eating caviar, I'm sipping lean. Like the mix it with the cream, I'm rocking Ricky Owen jeans. Your 5 the Glock, 17. Straight dumb, I dumped the band and styrofoam. I send my shooters out your home, you might not make it to the moon.
Goddamn, bro, I was scratching for you, throw it on it. Might as well walk with a Glock without a clip, you now you don't fit. I can out to me and we get a nigga chill, just got me nothing. Niggas wanna be like us so bad, boy, bro, with us and fuck the faucet. I'm the one for all the shots, I feel like pooping. We rocking out the bread, and she's had a lot of gluten. If it's not the red, it's no proof. I got solutions. I got stones without inclusions. All my cups come with fusion.
We die for me, we die for you, we do the same. Pocket watching, bitch, I'm slime, sled, the same thing. Solo thugging, Brody bouncing out the beat, shoot out in public. How the fuck that's 5% to ride the block? We got a lunch, it got a free. We die for me, we die for you, we do the same. Pocket watching, bitch, I'm slime, sled, the same thing. Solo thugging, Brody bouncing out the beat, shoot out in public. Who the fuck this 5% to ride the block? We got a lunch, it got damn. Destroy my soul with popping perks and sipping lean. Snatching souls I never told, bitch, that's a code that's in the deed. That for all, Allah, Akbar, can you help me make it far? Having talks with Alec Guap, he told me he not never far, bitch, he right here. 762 with Drake, take down a bear. Bitch, I posted in the hood, my feet on land, bitch, I'm aware I triple dare. Nigga try walk down the block, he get switched. Him, it still ain't leave my brain the way I seen nigga that switch, the nigga bitch. When he see that Draco flash in front of his face, classic gangster, this what happened when a riot get a taste of nigga blood savage, sacrifice a blood addict. Why the fuck young boy didn't say my fucking name like he's savage? You's a bitch. In the rap, just know I'm riding with my switch. Yeah, I got hit, but bitch, I ate that shit. That's why girls turn to grits. He should've dug booth shit. I ain't really been in the booth shit. I've been out here thugging everything in my rap shit. It's the truth, like not for real. You not a gangster, nigga. I heard you's a dancer. Nigga caught you dolo. We fuck around, kidnap you for a ransom, not for real. Nigga said I ain't got no beef, the nigga snap. We was 15 jumping out on niggas strip, take niggas trap, take niggas blocks. I don't really beef with rappers, I got ops. Bitch, I run my section, bitch, I run my city like Barack. Come over here, 10 milli, give a nigga wet willy. Put a hole in a nigga brain like he a dolphin, free willy. What the fuck? I'm on cups and I'm on perks and I'm on point. Young boy, just don't say my name again, I hope you get the point. I'm disappointed in you, young boy, cause I thought that you was hard. Now when I see you, I gotta tell my nigga, get up on that car, and why they know. You die for me, we die for you, we do the same. I can watch him, bitch. I'm slide, the same thing. Solo thuggin', Brody bouncing out the beach, not in public. I don't fuck that 5% and ride the block. We gotta clutch it, gotta pay. You die for me, we die for you. We do the same. I can watch him, bitch. I'm slide, the same thing. Solo thuggin', Brody bouncing out the beach, not in public. I don't fuck this 5% and ride the block. We gotta clutch it, gotta pay. That fucking stay on, nigga.
If Drew didn't film it, then it ain't filmed right.
Schools up, yellow wide by the hair, can't look like a school bus. Come up in that water, I ain't had no school bus. Got on my lap, up and blow like a tuba. You just a hate bitch, I don't get too fucks. You just like to talk a lot, you ain't finna do nothing. They just like to pocket watch, so I got some zippers for them. I got pieces, zippers for them. When they need, I get it for them. Don't laugh, it's annoying, bitch, you can't ignore. On that porch, right till early morning, try and get it on. We get you like I see I go, pockets down, double portion. Bitch, I'm popping like some bone blowing. Cuz say he ready, I'm already going. But I got a red dick like a dog do. She don't play with 19, she might just dog you. Laying white like ice cream, sick look like foreign. Lola say she like me, I'm high as a kite me. Me some that little red shit, song like a icy. Bitch, I'm right with 23, feeling something like Mike B. Chopper tall that bow wow, feeling something like Mikey. Soon my little Bron with the calves made a license. I'm already a white hoe, I don't need no white bitch. I'm already a white bitch, I don't need no white hoe. We got brown, tan, purple, green, teal, and white though. We got dog food, soda, gas, beer, bullshit. You got all the black ski, now that boy a color shoulder. Drew down with that black ski, I'm kind of juice, they put it, yeah. Come out your hair, Get me in that room, I'm playing stupid like I'm Woody. Draco is a fully, we draw down like we some bullets. I've been in that field too many years, I ain't no rookie. I've been in that field, I'm the boss man. Shit you ain't no jaw, fucking your teeth, now you can't talk again. 5 by 6, hit his kneecap, now he can't walk again. All they finna say, should've spot on him. Stay on 2 and 3 now, how about deeper in the deep end? I stay out the way, but speak on game, then we creeping. I pull up with this 223 and it's all. One take, bitch. That's on the whole year. Free speed. God, bitch. Need the rest of me, don't want to crush shit, no sweet and sesame. I M.O.I. keep my money, that elementary. I get off in the jelly sand, but the jug hit the soda with an elbow in my face. Trap and turn the trick, I like a rat till I name. Black and in a bitch, I'm quick to type the milk way. This thing so crazy, missing young random monsters. I'm a willy big set of colors, I'm what bitch on your my money. Right now, I said a lot of dope ass shit when all we had. I ain't used to get down with brown bitches, but now I love it. What you think? We trying 19 to 1800, and then you go some grades and down red, you look like this. Fuck that. Why that pop shit on me, man? Fuck that love, man. I don't put it on me, man. With the drug that I'm trying to tell me I'm coming. I'm like, love that. Turn a nigga one every year my birthday rain, bro. I'm serious, like, it's him, but I don't know it. Like, serious, like, next to my
Come to daddy.
Tried to run me, just couldn't. Tried to stop the blood, they couldn't. They put him on his grill, they cooked him out the ass, he got him. Outside, lay back. Cushions, 30,000 for the book. 20 days to get you up. My shooter short, they overlook. Anyway, I broke my drop touch. My soda. I'm a bloody money fuck.
Oh shit.